It's the 8th of Dhul Hijjah and also the 14th of June 2024, which means it's my brother's birthday and my sister's birthday as well, which I completely forgot about, I'll be honest. It's my birthday tomorrow. And my train leaves in just over an hour, so I still gotta get packed. I was allowed to leave work early today because it's a 3-hour journey back, so at least it gives me some extra time. I've only allowed 5 days off. C'est la vie. Leaving slightly earlier today because last time I left for home I got to my train with I think 3 or 4 minutes to spare. So learned my lesson this time. Right, so I made it with time to spare for once, and also my train isn't actually delayed, which is a surprise because 90% of the time they are delayed. I've got about half an hour until my train arrives, so I think I'll just do a bit of work to keep myself busy in the meantime.
Three hours later.
Yeah, alhamdulillah, I'm finally back. Now I just have to wait for one of my parents to come and pick me up. Fun fact, my dad's actually a taxi driver and I just went to the taxi rank on the off chance that I might see him, and I did. So that was nice. First time to see my dad in 2 months now. So yeah, nice little short reunion. Of course he's busy waiting for a job that'll pay him, so I have to wait for my mum. Until then.
Who's that baby kid?
Hello. Do you recognise me? Yeah. Yeah, I've been gone a long time. And you're 1 now. Last time I saw you, you weren't a year old. You're a full-grown...
Kiddly.
Fine. Changi, do you remember me? Yeah. Yes, legend. Been nearly 3 months since I've been in my own room, and my mum told me it's an absolute dump because they chucked a load of whatever in there, so I guess I'll find out now. Okay, guess it's not that bad. I don't know how well this comes across on camera, but I'm literally covered in cat hair now. Oh, look at that. And that's just from picking them up twice. That's something I've entirely forgot about from being nowhere near them for the past 3 months. Also, I haven't used this in a long while, so I'll be occupying myself with that for a bit. My original plan was actually to go home last week, but the office didn't allow me to do that. First reason is obviously because I wanted more time off. Secondly was because my brother's at madrasa and I was going to bring him back originally. But because I wasn't here, I wasn't able to then drive over there and pick him up and bring him back. So plans just got muddled, and he's staying with my brother at the moment, and they're coming back tomorrow. It's all a bit of a mess, but there you go. Cherish the time you have with your family. Coming back from Maghrib, I just had another realization. I haven't driven my car for almost 3 months, so that's happened. And so has that. But of course the real question is it going to start? Okay, here's almost 3 months of having not driven this thing. Let's see if it'll start. Come on. Believe it or not, it actually worked last time. When I came home previously for the end of Ramadan, I'd been away from home for about 2 months, and I tried to start it and it actually did start that time. But I guess it's just been too long now. It's almost midnight, and this doesn't normally happen, but basically to make his entry into my room. I'm guessing it's because this room's been empty for the past 3 months, and now that there's finally some activity here at night, he decided to let curiosity get the better of him. Right, update. Maya's now decided to join the party, and here she is. Maya, I think she came looking for Changi. And he's now hiding somewhere under there. I think this is the most fun they've had in a while. Anyway, now I have to get them out, otherwise they'll never let me sleep. Right. There it is. My uncle told me to get one of these in case I needed it. Guess now's the time. I know nothing about cars, only how to drive them. Because I don't want this to mess up, I'm going to read the instructions, because I don't want to blow out my... Well, I mean, my battery's already blown out, but I don't want to make it worse. Ensure the jump starter is fully charged, and it isn't. Okay, never mind. We'll have to come back in a few hours then, probably. Right, it is raining slightly, but I've connected my jump starter now, so hopefully this works. Bismillah. We have life. Alhamdulillah. Now I just gotta hope the thing doesn't get... It's probably a stupid idea to do in the rain now I think about it. Well, I guess I just sit here for a few minutes then. I don't know, I've never actually jump started it with that. It's always been somebody else's car. But then, this is the first time I've done it by myself. So my brother came back from madrasa. Last time I saw him, he wasn't this tall. Look at this. I swear he was like here this time, when I last saw him. I feel like Captain Levi, like he's just growing up just to spite me.
You brats got taller. It's like you're sprouting up just to spite me.
Assalamu alaikum and Eid Mubarak to all who are watching. May you have a blessed Eid and may Allah answer all your du'as and enter us all into paradise. Our Jama'ah is actually in about 20 minutes and my brother's actually going to lead, alhamdulillah. Didn't get a new Fanjabi this year, but that's how it is. Alhamdulillah, we just finished the Eid Salah. I always think it's hilarious, but this is I think the third time my brother's led the Eid Salah. Either the third or the fourth time. Every time afterwards, people come up to basically shake hands with him and take photos with him like he's some kind of mini celebrity and love about it. I would film him, but he doesn't really like being filmed. Very nice. That's a smiley face. Right, originally the plan was after Zuhur to go to this little festival, carnival thing in the park near the masjid with fairground rides and food and stuff for the children. Doesn't look like it's going to be happening at the moment. I'm not sure how well it's coming across on camera, but I'm absolutely drenched. And I'm breaking the Bengali rule book, which is that you don't go out in the rain like this, otherwise you'll get sick. Well, it was only a short spell. If I'd waited maybe 5 minutes, I wouldn't be absolutely drenched right now, but there you go. That's the state of my... Alright, update. The rain has stopped, but we're not going to go to that carnival thing, whatever you want to call it, because the field's going to be absolutely drenched. So instead we're just going to go out for a meal.
3 hours later.
I don't know what it is, but it seems to be a tradition in my household that everybody at some point during the day on Eid, whether it's Eid al-Fitr or Eid al-Adha, everybody at some point has to take a nap during the day. When we came back from the cafe, I just collapsed, basically. Not sure exactly when it is, but there you go. Tomorrow, for the first time in a long while, I'm going to be seeing my khalas. One of them moved recently and the other one gave birth in February to her second child. It would have been basically a logistical nightmare for me to try and visit them by myself, but now I actually have an excuse because I'm off from work. So I'll probably make a separate video on that. If you are still around, thank you very much for watching and Eid Mubarak.